My name is Kathy, and today I will be discussing the moon in Virgo. But before I do this, wanted to let you know that because I have a great many videos now on many different topics, that I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Now, many people with the moon in Virgo are very conscious of keeping healthy and fit and really like it when people view them with admiration for it. Sometimes, however, there can be a tendency towards obsession with regards to specific physical fitness routines, and there is a very strong and irritating tendency with these people to insist that everyone else should follow the same exercise and diet routine which they have taken up for themselves. Moon and Virgo people enjoy intellectual pursuits as well and tend to enjoy criticizing or analyzing everything they read, and will then express their opinions on the matter to others in their environments. Sometimes the moon in Virgo person can become bigoted or will deliberately provoke their families and friends. But for the most part, these people can be one of the finest groups of people in the zodiac. They enjoy delving into local community issues and then broadening that interest to include larger and larger issues of national, government, and political issues. Moon in Virgo people work very hard towards attaining any goal of their choosing. They are wonderful as doctors who excel in diagnosis. This moon position helps many different professional types of people to achieve that extra touch of greatness in practically any profession. Moon in Virgo people make excellent, stable partners, but in the area of romance, Moon in Virgo has issues in that this moon placement doesn't provide the energies for any great or exciting romances. These people are responsible to a fault and will suffer in silence in their romantic relationships, and the very last thing they would contemplate is a divorce. The moon in Virgo, when involved in a less than fulfilling personal life, winds up spending a great deal of time and energy in the area of their work, where they are capable of using their talents to shape the destinies of others in their chosen fields. Negatively speaking, the moon in Virgo person can end up being an acrimonious and bitterly critical person who always seems to be complaining about something. The negative moon in Virgo person rarely has a kind word for anyone. As a result, people have difficulty being in the company of negative moon in Virgo people. Also, there is a tendency to keep minding other people's business. Negative moon in Virgo can be highly superficial and extremely fussy and can be a hypochondriac, where phobias about dietary fears and cleanliness can turn their lives and those they are close to into a nightmare. Positively speaking, moon in Virgo people see themselves as intellectual and useful people, which is generally true. These people have no desire to rule the world or other people, or even to make a great splash in the eyes of others. These people prefer to not be in the limelight. The bottom line is they wish to serve. The positive moon in Virgo person does not intrude on other people's lives. They don't like to draw attention to themselves and do not want to ask personal questions of others. They have a good sense of their own worth, which you basically base on their sense of intelligence. These are primarily hard-working and modest people. Moon in Virgo doesn't really expect other people to take them seriously and are very happy when this does happen. These are primarily shy, cautious, and critical people that are ruled by reason rather than emotions, and rely on this strategy to get them through life. Some people would think of the Moon in Virgo person as being quite cold. If you're dealing with a negative Moon in Virgo person, they truly are emotionally cold. It is easier for them to tear a person down than to build them up, and they usually get a lot more satisfaction in doing so. Emotions seem to be truly unimportant, and when all is said and done, a waste of time to them. Logic is the Moon in Virgo person's true love, and they use it in all aspects of their lives, from doing their taxes to getting married. Arranged marriages are something that these people could resonate to very strongly. To the Moon in Virgo person, everything has a time and a place and manner in which it should be done. The modus operandi to the Moon in Virgo person is to take everything in life one step at a time, to sort through it all methodically and logically in a similar fashion to organizing their closets. These people have tremendous reserves of perseverance, and so will eventually get to the top in a similar fashion to a computer. Generally speaking, Moon in Virgo feels most comfortable in their work situations. The reason for this is that there are specific rules and regulations that you can apply to everything. They like this. These are very hard-working, highly organized people who are phenomenal about details. They love the feeling of doing a truly incredible job. However, they are so insecure about their job performance that they think that others are going to find as much fault with their work as they do with others' work. Emotionally speaking, the Moon in Virgo produces a quiet, reserved person with highly conservative views about how they should be living their lives. Moon in Virgo does have a tendency to see others in terms of stereotypes that may move into the areas of prejudice. Their minds tend to think in terms of black and white with no gray areas in between. They can become quite rigid. On the other hand, the more highly evolved Moon in Virgo person will be very kind, concerned for others, and care more for another's problems than their own. The highly evolved Moon in Virgo person is very responsible and eager to be of help to others and can be very caring to the people around them in need. They have a serious mindset and a conscientious nature that causes them to do everything in their lives to the best of their ability. And yet, these people that are not looking for credit, they don't look for credit. They do what they do from a deep need to be of service to others. They also tend to be constantly worried about how people see themselves, as they believe that others look at them with the same highly critical eye that they look upon others. As a result of this, Moon in Virgo people often suffer from insomnia and psychosomatic disorders that are the result of some painful experience they have gone through. Stomach troubles are legendary with this moon placement due to tension and nervousness. In love matters, the Moon in Virgo person tends to be extremely picky and at the same time very insecure. Ideally, they would like to find someone that looked good, spoke well, thought intelligently, the more the better, liked them, and would never dream of leaving clothes or other clutter lying around, or leave piles of dirty dishes in the sink. As this is usually a pretty tall order to fill, Moon in Virgo ends up settling into secure relationships with people that are far less perfect than this. The bottom line is that they like to feel snug and secure in their domestic life, and so willingly overlook a lot that would normally drive them crazy. Moon in Virgo loves the idea that their world is completely under control, snug in its place, perfectly ordered, and at least close to completion. Now, I have a great many videos now on many different topics, so I have decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Well, that's it for now. To stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this free YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Take care.